ones here. Want to read? Okay. So that's agriculture. This is aquaculture. Aquaculture is the raising of fish. Fish that you eat is raised in a tank or a lake, and that's agriculture, but it's with raising fish, so they call it aquaculture. So does anyone want to read page 461 in your science book? Oh, yeah, I think we'll have her go first because she raised her hand. 461. And then if you want to read aquaculture.
Aquaculture, the practice of raising fish and other water.
We're growing fish, and we've combined it with a plant growing system. So we're able to use the byproducts of the fish to fertilize the plants, put nitrogen and all the amendments back in the soil. But if you use the fish to fertilize your plants, there's never a need to add anything extra to the system. So can someone read symbiosis on 415? Okay. Let's do you in the green shirt and the next one me.
Symbiosis. Many of the interactions in the saguaro community you read about are examples of symbiosis. Symbiosis is the close relationship between two species that benefit at least one of the species. The three types of symbiotic relationships are mutualism, communalism, and parasitism.
Which symbiotic relationship do fish and the plants have?
Mutualism.
So the plants are helping the fish, and the fish are helping the plants, and together they grow. And that's mutualism. And then from there, the water is siphoned out into the white gutters that you see, and that's where the lettuce are growing. And then from there, the water is completely filtered out from the plants on the top and the plants in the gutters, and the water returns back to the fish clean so that they can live clean water. So here's, biologically, this is how the system works. So the fish produce a byproduct called ammonia, which chemically is NH3, which is nitrogen. Okay, so they add another oxygen onto it, a different set of bacteria. So then from there, the nitrates are used up by the plants as they grow, okay? And so all of that ammonia that once was in the water that the fish can't live in is converted into a food source for the plants. And so the plants use that to grow, and they take it out of the water for the fish. And so this is a little bit different, but this is how the nitrogen cycle works in one of these systems. And it's very similar to the one in the soil, and how plants grow in the soil. So on page 420, you want to read that one?
Yeah. The nitrogen cycle. Like carbon, nitrogen is a necessary building block in the matter that makes up living things.
Bottom there. It's the same thing, but on a larger scale in this system. From there, it gets pumped up to these black beds that you see in the back with the lettuce growing, the red leaf lettuce. It's pumped up to there. It goes back into the fish tank, so it keeps going in a loop, and the water's never wasted. Yeah.
What is it for?